pardon me while I take care of these pizzas. No, my grandparents started selling pizzas out of their mom and pop grocery store back in around 47, Chester's Market, over at right across the street at the corner of Pleasant and Bella Avenue. And my grandmother would basically partially bake the pizzas, wrap them in cellophane at the time, and drop them in the freezer over there. And people would come in and buy them. And as time progressed over there, people would come in and say, Mary, my grandmother's name was Mary, she goes, what's that? I kept asking what that smell is when they come to see pizza. She goes, oh, it's pizza. And they say, they would ask for a taste of it or something like that. And she accommodated them and they started buying them. Well, eventually all those huge grocery store chains, Kroger's, Albert's, A&P, Liberal, they were coming into town over here and with the big meat markets, butchers and all that stuff, tons of canned goods, everything you could think of. They were putting the mom and pop stores out of business. And that's pretty much how it started. My grandfather had his little carry-out grocery store up here in the front of this building where it used to be. And he just closed it down one day, bought a couple pizza ovens, and the rest is history. He actually started he was making all his pizza dough by hand too, all for his crust. And eventually he did purchase a dough mixer, which we still have, that we use in the back, so that's really good. Here's pepperoni sausage. Yeah, that's sausage. We are fresh. We make our sauce crust fresh. You know, that's on a daily basis. Yeah, pepperoni sausage is made from scratch. We use a couple 100 pounds of that a week, basically. So it's a lot of work, but we have to do that, maintain the quality, because consistency on the product over here is how we maintain the quality. If we vary from what we're doing over here, especially when you're using, comes to the quality ingredients, stupid box, especially the cheese we've used the same cheese for over the past 40 plus years, and we can't change because we can't find a better cheese out there. It's Grande Cheese Company up in Wisconsin, and they only cater to the mom and pop stores where your big chains aren't allowed to get that, so they can't get anything. And so that's just something just the consistency over the years of what we've been able to provide. That's where, we just can't do it any other way. My grandfather always said, if you change anything, take my name off the place. That's pretty much where he was. After he passed away, we didn't change anything. We kept it going. Because I'm third generation here, and I started working for my grandfather when I was about 10 years old. That's 52 years later, here I am. Exactly. So it's a passion of mine. I've been doing this my whole entire life. I grew up here with all my family, relatives, aunts, uncles, my parents. My father married into the family. That's pretty much how that all started with me, because I would come in here with him when I was a little boy, just to be hanging out with him. So, yeah, it's I'm telling you, people think it's easy work. If you want to be in a box and can pizza business, you can go into it, but you ain't gonna last. Right. Yeah. We just focus on making sure everything's done right, because there is. We've had a lot of competitors come and go. We actually had, back in the early 80s, a guy bought a building on High Street and opened up a pizza shop up there, and he would come in our dumpster and root through it and see what we were buying so he could try to duplicate what we were doing. So, we kind of weird, but yeah.
I've always heard that imitation is the highest form of flattery. So.
It is, but when you try and imitate this, it's not very flattering because they don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
This is very.
There's an art form.
Oh yeah, it is. It absolutely is. I'm fortunate. Sorry, excuse me, I have to read. Number 80. Okay. I'm fortunate enough to not only be able to learn what I did all the years that I've trained to do this. I've actually consulted with outside businesses in the pizza business when they have issues with product management, things like that, recipes, a little bit of stuff. So that's a nice little feather to have when they call me and want some pretty good advice. Well, I won't tell them what we do, but I've got enough experience in here. I can make just about any style of pizza out there. So that's a good thing about it. I study and do it. I test stuff over here. At some point here in the future, hopefully we'll be adding a couple different menu items here, because it takes a while to perfect what we're doing. It's not something we can just whip it together, because if we fail when it comes out, it'll be ugly. So, and that's something we don't want. No. If anybody's wondering, if they watch this, these are our breadsticks that we're doing right now. It's something we offered up here last year, and it really wasn't selling a lot. We sell them here and there, but we decided to run it as a special with a large pizza. Now we can't keep up with them. So
Now people just want the breadstick.
yeah, we come like a stick, and
I'll say it doesn't look like breadsticks, it looks like a pizza.
it does. But the way we cut them, it's just garlic butter, our crust, and cheese. And that's it. And it's because we don't do the traditional round ones because they're dry. By the time you baste it with butter and Parmesan and everything, they're still dry in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not going to mention any pizza chains out there, restaurants or anything. It's use our breadsticks, but they're terrible. It's hard to find a good breadstick anywhere. So. A little bit of history about me. I actually left here for a short time, had my own pizza shop. My mother passed away. I came back and over to here again, but I was selling these. These were half of my sales on Fridays and Saturday nights when we did this same special from when I had my own shop. So my wife and I did. So there's a lot of experience with these. We actually had to add more pans on there. And I also have to remember what's going on behind me on both sides and everything else. Yeah, I don't take this stuff too lightly, what's that? What number is it? Right here. It's a medium pepperoni. It's coming out somewhere. Yeah. You can go ahead and ring them out. You already did? Somebody needs to ring you out. You know that, right? I have to give them crap.
Little Levy never heard.
No, we
Gotta have fun.
we do over here. We're in the business. You keep your employees happy, as much as you can. We have birthday meals throughout the year celebrate their birthdays over here. I occasionally cook a meal sometimes for them, or they'll ask me if I'd make something. I'll do it. I can cook just about anything, so I'm not afraid of it. We went a little Asian yesterday with the food, so that was good. The food truck, it's just special occasions for that up there. We'll book it out. I actually own the truck myself, but we'll book it out and we'll serve our pizzas or our sandwiches or whatever we're doing out there through it. And that's another thing. We've been supporting that organization for a very, very long time. The Miracle League, since its inception pretty much, and we donate 100% of all the pizzas to them. They sell, and they keep the money for it. So that's Yeah, well, our friends, uh, okay, here we go. Veggie, number 77. I'm missing a pizza somewhere. That it? See? Seeking you shall find. Yeah.
Got any specials that come up like for
Super Bowl, we've been working on a couple specials for the Super Bowl. We'll do like 2 extra large pizza special for like $39.99. That's a pretty good. It's about 15% discount off our regular menu price, so we'll probably be throwing that out there. And what is this? That's pepperoni. We're also nah. I think we might be doing a pasta for 2 and give them a little dessert cake to go with it. So that's something we'd never really done for years over here, but anymore, you got to kind of compete out there,
right.
you know. But we're not giving it away like some places do, you know. But the other thing is, when you have to give it away, it means it's not very good. Yeah. And I'm not bashing them. They're in business for a reason, you know. They're there to make a lot of money, you know. We're in business for a reason. We're just continuing the tradition over here. Well, yeah, I've been here so long that I've seen, you know, some of the older customers are starting to pass away, things like that. Their children come in there, then their grandchildren would come in here. I mean, it's just generational over here. That's the nice thing. It is generational. So, yeah. But yeah, it's all started with just you know, nothing more than a simple idea. We just it started out in the kitchen behind their grocery store over there back all them years ago. So.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. Well, I know you're a busy man here, so I'm not gonna.
No, we're.
I really appreciate your
Yeah.
time.
Did you?
The only other thing I want to do is do a little quick drawing, which we can do.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Hamilton Drive.
Yep.
Once the vote, you guys look along.
Well, I appreciate it, though. Thank you to the voters. Yes, thank you. What's that?
We had actually it was really shocking. We had almost 300 people put their votes in.
Well, that's good. That's a good way to start.
Yeah, we were expecting about anywhere from 50 to 100 people to vote. It turned out to be 300. We had a lot of supporters out there.
I'm telling you, I absolutely cannot. And here's one thing. Just about anywhere I visit, go out of town, somebody knows who I am because of this place. That's
That's a good way to know.
Yes, it is. It's unbelievable that I can do that. And it's been going on for years. Like I said, I've been around here a long time. So,
So this has been our road here.
I don't know about a legend, but yeah. A lot. I mean, this is just our tickets alone already. You know, this is just busy. What I do, what I take care of it, you know, and the biggest thing is that, you know, I still have, you know, I have to give credit to the family because this is why I'm here. You know, that's exactly why. You have to do it. I'm not taking credit for everything in here because it wasn't me. It was my grandparents and the second generation that was in here working every day. You know, my mother, my father, aunts and uncles, everybody. So, yeah, absolutely.
Well, you should take credit for your parents and family.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. I make sure that, you know, I learned to do it Chester's way, and that's the whole key. I didn't change anything. Cesena, Italian for Caesar. Cesena, Cesena. But you say it, if you say it in English, it would have been Caesar basically. So that's it. Well, that was comes from the West Virginia coal mines when he was down there working, and as a teenager, and with that heavy Appalachian accent, it was really hard to say Cheseda. So they just sound like Chester, and that's how he got his nickname. And that's how it all started for there too.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
Name stuck.
Name stuck, and yes, it is. So oops, all kinds of stuff going on over here.